Dear ladies and gentlemen, there comes a moment in your life when you must decide how you're going to show up not just for others, but for yourself. You don't need the world's permission to walk in your purpose. You don't need validation to carry the anointing placed on your life. When you step into a room, don't shrink, walk like you own it, not because you're arrogant, but because you're assigned. Too many of us are walking through life like renters afraid to touch the walls, worried about leaving a mark. But you were not born to blend in. You were born to stand out, to speak up, to shake the atmosphere when you enter the room. Owning it doesn't mean pretending to be perfect, it means embracing who you are, where you've been, and what you carry. You are a vessel of something powerful. You are the answer to someone's prayer. So why would you walk like a question mark when you were made to be an exclamation? Stop tiptoeing around your calling. Stop walking like an apology. God didn't create you to whisper. He created you to declare, to conquer, to lead with humility and power. Walk like you own it because you do. You own your story, your scars, your victories, and your future. You don't owe the world an explanation for your glow. Just keep walking with your head held high and your spirit anchored in truth. Because when you walk like you own it, the doors don't just open, they swing wide. 10 key points of the speech. Step into every space with confidence, not arrogance, knowing you're assigned to be there. Stop waiting for permission or validation. You already have what it takes inside you. Don't shrink to fit rooms you were meant to transform. Own your scars and stories. They're not shameful, they're powerful. You carry purpose, power, and potential. Walk like you believe it. Confidence doesn't come from perfection, it comes from alignment with your calling. You don't have to fake strength, your authenticity is your authority. When you walk like you belong, you shift atmospheres and break chains. Be unapologetically bold about who you are and whose you are. Walking in ownership activates favor, faith, and forward momentum. Absolutely. Here's a *** large. Length expansion of key point 1 ** from the speech **. Walk like you own it, **, without a subtitle or conclusion. You need to understand that the space you're stepping into, whether it's a boardroom, a classroom, a stage, or even your own home, is not a coincidence. You were not placed there by random chance. There is a divine alignment, a strategic positioning at play. So when you walk into that room, stop second, guessing if you belong. Stop scanning the room for approval or trying to gauge if people think you're worthy. Instead, realize that **, your presence is an answer to a problem, a disruption to complacency, a spark in the dark **. You don't have to shrink your voice or dilute your value just to fit in. If you constantly wait for a crowd to applaud you before you speak, you'll stay silent forever. Real ownership means showing up even when you're misunderstood. It means walking into a room full of giants with the faith of David. It means walking like you own it, not because of who you are on paper, but because of **, who called you, who shaped you, and who sent you **. The truth is, no one else can walk the path that was designed for you. You were given your experiences, your talents, your struggles, and your vision for a reason. So why keep walking in like a substitute when you're the main assignment? **, confidence isn't cocky when it's rooted in calling. **, when you know you're on divine assignment, you walk differently. Your steps are intentional, your back is straighter, your head is held higher. And your energy announces, I'm not here by accident, I was built for this. Sometimes walking like you own it is uncomfortable because your posture will expose other people's insecurities. But don't you dare bow to make them comfortable. You weren't sent to blend in, you were sent to **, elevate the temperature ** in that place, to bring truth, to bring light, to bring transformation. Walk in like you own it, not for applause, not for ego, but because **, your obedience demands confidence **. Confidence in your creator, confidence in your calling, confidence in the fact that you don't need to become someone else to belong. You already do, you've already been chosen, you've already been positioned. So stand tall, speak boldly, and move with the authority that comes from purpose. Certainly. Here's a **, large. Length expansion of key point 2 ** from the speech **. Walk like you own it, asterisk, without a subtitle or conclusion. There's something powerful about knowing who you are, but even more powerful is asterisk asterisk walking in that knowledge asterisk asterisk. Identity is not just something you talk about, it's something you live out loud. Too often, people are walking around wearing labels life gave them instead of the identity God spoke over them. You're not just a product of your past, your pain, or your environment. You are who asterisk asterisk purpose says you are asterisk asterisk. And until you walk in alignment with that truth, you'll always feel like a stranger in your own life. People might look at you and try to define you by where you came from, by what you've done, or by what you've been through. But you have to decide, are you going to live by their definition or asterisk asterisk God's declaration asterisk asterisk? Because when you know who you are and whose you are, you stop seeking validation from people who are just as confused as you used to be. You stop trying to shrink your story, water down your voice, or edit your authenticity just to be accepted. That's not ownership, that's performance. And you weren't created to perform, you were created to asterisk asterisk be real, bold, and grounded asterisk asterisk in who you are. You see, there's a reason your journey looked different. There's a reason you felt out of place in rooms that were never built to hold your greatness. That tension was not rejection, it was asterisk asterisk redirection asterisk asterisk. It was a reminder that you are not just anyone walking aimlessly, you are someone called, someone chosen, someone marked with significance. Walking like you own it doesn't mean arrogance, it means alignment. It means standing in the identity that can't be stolen by insecurity, shaken by criticism, or silenced by fear. You carry something unique, you don't have to copy them, you don't have to outshine them. You just need to asterisk asterisk be rooted in the truth asterisk asterisk that you are enough. Right now, as you are, and here's the truth, the world doesn't need another imitation. It needs the asterisk asterisk real you asterisk asterisk to show up, fully, fearlessly. Authentically, so wear your scars like medals, not shame, wear your testimony like a crown, not a chain, and when you walk in, don't tiptoe in hoping they'll let you stay. Walk in like you were sent there. Because you were, and your presence changes the room not because you're trying to, but because asterisk asterisk, that's what happens when identity meets purpose asterisk asterisk. Absolutely. Here's a asterisk asterisk large. Length expansion of key point 3 asterisk asterisk from the speech asterisk, walk like you own it asterisk, written in a bold and faith-driven tone similar to Stephen Furtick's style without explicitly mentioning him and without a subtitle or conclusion. Sometimes the hardest battles we fight are the silent ones, the ones no one sees but we carry every day. It's the inner war between the version of ourselves we're trying to become and the voice of doubt that keeps pulling us back to who we used to be. That's why it's not just about walking physically into a room. It's about how you walk into your day, your purpose, your calling asterisk asterisk with the confidence that you belong asterisk asterisk, even if your legs are shaking. Let's be real, confidence doesn't mean you feel fearless. It means you walk in anyway. Confidence doesn't require you to have all the answers. It requires you to trust the one who called you even when the path makes no sense. You may not feel ready, but if you're waiting for the feeling to match the calling, you'll always be standing on the outside looking in. There are people watching you thinking you have it all together, but what they don't know is that you almost didn't show up. You almost talked yourself out of it. You almost believed the lie that said you're not enough. But here's what's powerful. Asterisk asterisk you walked in anyway asterisk asterisk. And every time you walk in when fear says stay out, you're sending a message to your mind, to your past, to every lie spoken over you that asterisk asterisk you're not ruled by fear, you're led by purpose asterisk asterisk. Your posture matters. The way you carry yourself reflects what you believe about yourself. So straighten your back, lift your head, not because you're trying to impress people, but because you've got a destiny that can't afford for you to look down. Don't walk in with your spirit dragging like you're still carrying shame. That shame was crucified with your past, that guilt was buried, that old version of you no longer has the authority to dictate your direction. Walk like you know you've got backup from heaven. Walk like every step you take is ordered, because it is, And even when you feel like you're walking alone, you're not. There are angels assigned to your purpose. There's grace covering your weakness. There's favor ahead of you clearing the way. You may have failed before, but that's not the whole story. You may have been broken, but that's not your ending. So don't walk like someone trying to prove themselves. Walk like someone who already knows they're chosen, because you are chosen, called, equipped, and asterisk when you walk like that, rooms begin to shift, atmospheres respond, and fear loses its grip.